All right. Good afternoon, New Bedford Guy followers. Hope everyone out there is safe, keeping that social distancing like we're doing here through video conferencing, wearing masks when you're out and about and can't get that proper 6-foot distance. Today, we're talking with Pam Kuechler. She's the executive director of PACE. PACE stands for People Acting in Community Endeavors. Operator, you're in William Street downtown, correct?
We are. Our main office is at 166 William Street. Yes.
Yeah. So welcome. Hope everything's going on. Obviously, things are changing with everyone. How is it changing with you? Mostly it's through phone calls, right? People can get assistance.
So, yeah, most of our, actually all of our services really never shut down. We've just moved totally to remote services for everything except for our food bank.
Yeah, and the food bank is important. There's a few things we're going to talk about today. I'm going to put a link in the comments for people. One of the big thing that I want to talk about is the health insurance for people who have been laid off. So what you have here is health insurance coverage is available to Greater New Bedford's uninsured residents. PACE Health Access is available to assist those residents who have been laid off to find low cost or no health insurance coverage. So can you give me a little more detail on that?
Sure. So we have our Health Access program works through the Navigator program through Mass Health. And essentially what they do is for anybody who has difficulty with health insurance or needs to get health insurance, has lost their health insurance, or is just struggling with the affordability of health insurance, they can come in and work with our health access counselors to really go through and take a look at what their options might be for them and their family and get them connected to healthcare. During this time, obviously, it's critical for people to be able to be sure that they can get any kind of, health needs taken care of and addressed. It's critical for them. So one of the things we know that has come up as an issue, and one of the things that the Health Connector recognized, was that folks that may be getting laid off may be put into a position where their health insurance that they had through their jobs may be expiring, or the COBRAs are just so expensive it's not affordable to stay on. So, I'd encourage anybody to get in touch with the folks here, calling in, and the message will get to our health access folks, and they'll be back in touch to try to help you work out whatever it is you need to get you connected to health insurance.
Yeah, put the phone number. It's 508-999-9920.
Yeah.
So how many people you have working over there?
In total, in the building or remotely?
No, like right now, taking phone calls and working for PACE.
Oh, so we actually, right now we have one person taking calls and fielding calls. We have in our building right now, it's a fairly good sized building. We all have separate offices. So we have about 4 people in the office right now, with people cycling in periodically to doing different things. And then our food bank, which is really operating outside the office, but we have staff in the office getting things going. So we have 3 or 4 people downstairs as well, trying to do their best to be socially distant and wearing masks and gloves and all the appropriate PPE.
Yeah, people don't know you're a nonprofit and you've been around since 1982.
Correct. Yes, we're the local community action agency designated to help folks who are challenged by poverty and other vulnerable situations, to try to help people move to a sustainable lifestyle and provide support in a variety of ways so that folks can meet their goals. So that's our main premise, and there are 23 of us across the state serving all of the cities and towns in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up your website real quick and show people. So here's some of the list of programs. We talked about the health access. Is the Child Care Works? That's something that's not happening right now though?
It is actually. So our Child Care Works program actually serves beyond Greater New Bedford. It serves all of southeastern Mass, and we manage all of the child care voucher subsidies for the area, as well as provide billing support and training for early childhood providers. You probably have heard there's been a lot of talk about the emergency child care programs that are open right now for essential workers, and we're processing all the payment for those folks and providing T&TA for both them and for the families who right now don't have access to childcare, as discussions are beginning around reopening childcare and reopening the state.
And then I think a lot of people are familiar with, and right now is important, is the free tax preparation.
Yeah, so our VITA program, which was a face-to-face like many of our other programs, is actually still happening. we'd encourage people to call. We've got a system in place where there's an exchange of paperwork, and then the people that are doing the tax preparation are talking with people by phone or by Zoom, and going through the tax, putting the taxes together for folks. So that's more slowly. We were shut down for a little while with that, trying to figure out how we could logistically do that and protect people's personal information. But we've got a pretty good system down now, and folks are able to access that. And that will stay open until taxes are due, which I believe right now is July 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, July 15th.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you brought up the food bank. Is that something you guys provide food to the community?
Yes, so we provide food to we've had a food bank ever since we opened, and so what we have done in the wake of COVID is to kind of change our operations and created a way by which we could give more people more food, and we've really done a lot of work ramping up to try to get supply in, because the need has grown exponentially since this all started. So what we're doing right now is we're open 10 to 2 every day in the back of our building, and we're providing a week's worth of food for folks, and they just have to give us their name and birthday and address, along with the number of people in their households, and we're providing a week's worth of food. And we're asking folks to come once a week, so that way we can make sure that we serve as many people as we possibly can. In addition to that, we're also doing periodic pop-ups in other parts of the city, because we know sometimes it's not always easy to get down here right now, and it's hard with public transportation to try to be able to make sure that you're safely distancing and all of that stuff. So we have one that takes place at Kilburn Mills, usually on Thursdays at about 11 o'clock. And we are partnering with PACA, doing pop-ups and drop-offs with PACA. So we're working closely with all the other partners in the community to try to help ensure that we're all working together to serve as many people as need assistance with food.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up real quick where you guys are located. So you're at 166 William Street, right?
Correct, yes.
And you can see my mouse here. There's no problemo, so it's kind of up the street past the City Hall, right?
Right.
Over there. Yeah, because City Hall is 133 William Street, so you guys are pretty close to that.
Right.
And that's where the food bank is located, right? As well, some people know that.
It is, yes, and people can come to the back of our building. So we have a parking lot back there, and we've got a system in place where people can stand 6 feet apart, and there's no direct contact with the staff. We bring bags out, put them on a table. Folks then can walk up to the bags, grab the bags off the table, and be on their way.
Yes, I'm going to post in there. So fuel assistance, that's what I think a lot of people know PACE as.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have the application due by May 29th.
That's correct. Yes. So it was extended. It typically ends at the end of April, but those applications have extended till the end of May. So we've got another week and a half or so of new applications able to come in. And we would really encourage, again, that the group of people, and anybody who hasn't done it that has maybe participated in the past, but particularly those who have been laid off and maybe have never been in that position before, this is one benefit that really could be helpful, stretching your dollars, and we'll be going back. There's been a lot of additional assistance for fuel assistance to try to ensure that we're helping folks to not get in a position of shut-offs, and making sure that any kind of arrears are taken care of. So please feel free. Again, you can call that main number and you'll get routed to the fuel assistance program. And then all of the applications are done by phone and via email, so there's no direct contact with folks. Yeah,
and so people can people donate food supplies and other stuff?
Yeah, we welcome any kind of donations people are interested in providing to us. If food is what you're interested in, we could always use any kind of like shelf stable, dry goods, anything that can last a bit. We would really be grateful for that kind of food. Despite the fact that we've been able to ramp up the supply, it's in demand. Food is in demand all over, everywhere. I mean, this is a problem for a lot of people right now. So we have a hard time getting things like tuna and spaghetti, and sometimes cereal, things like that. So really would welcome anything that people would be interested in providing. We're very grateful for, and the community has been fantastic. I have to say, we've gotten a number of donations, both monetary and food, that have really made a difference in helping us to be able to meet the demand. So we have just unbelievable gratitude to the folks of this community that have stepped up to try to help out.
Is it all the non-perishables, or can it be perishable stuff?
It can be perishables too if folks want, because we do. I mean, as food comes in, it pretty much goes right out the same day. So so it's not we can certainly use anything that people would be interested in donating.
Okay, and one I'm familiar with is something for the 16 to 24-year-old out there. Is the YouthBuild program. Just talk about that.
So our YouthBuild program, you've already alluded to it, is for the 16 to 24-year-olds, and it provides both education and hands-on, classroom education and hands-on education to provide skills. So these youth are able to then move into the community and get jobs and successfully move forward in their lives. And they have played a huge role, honestly, with our food bank. So they have actually stepped up and are helping with the preparation portion of our food, getting bags put together and allowing us to be able to do both the pop-ups and to have enough food here for our building to put people at the back. And they've done a lot of the logistics around that and, helped with the setup. So a lot of what we do is really try to provide them with many of both the hard and soft skills when it comes to work. So this is just like them, it's part of their internship, and we've been able to reap the benefits of having them be a part of our work. And when their internship ends, quite honestly, we've made the decision that for the summer, as things continue, because we don't anticipate things to end June 29th, we will be keeping some of those on as workers to help us out with the food bank. So, YouthBuild typically, and we do have a grant to move forward and do a construction project in the next year. That is their main experiential learning component. In the new grant, we're also going to be doing a component that allows for CNA training, which, as you know, with COVID, it's going to be a critical need to have those frontline workers trained and available. And so, we really are grateful, and the kids have been fantastic. And I have to say the staff has done a great job of really helping to guide them and also teaching them about being flexible and doing what needs to get done to meet the needs for our community.
Is that an internship, or is that a paid thing, or?
Right now, what they're doing is an internship, but it is going to shift into a paid position come the summer.
Okay, so we'll wrap up. Anything else you want to close with?
I just want to say that, please feel free to reach out, go to our website. You can get most information that you need right from our website at www.paceinfo.org. Sorry, not .com. We welcome any donations. We do have, if food, bringing food in is something that you're interested in doing, but you want to help out at all, we do have the ability to donate on our website. And we appreciate all the help that we've gotten so far from places like the Community Foundation and some private donators that have really helped to shore up our infrastructure to be able to keep moving forward. Feel free to be in touch.
Yeah, check out paceinfo.org or call 508-999-9920. We have all those details in the comments, also in the description. And thanks for your time, and hopefully this helps out a little bit, and we all stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you again soon and do this to keep that social distancing, right?
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you for the opportunity. We really appreciate it.
All right, take care, Pam.
Take care.